What if I told you that you could build a profitable iOS app without writing a single line of code? I cloned an app that makes $20,000 a month using nothing but AI. In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how I replicated Baby Tracker, one of the most successful baby tracking apps on the App Store, using just one powerful AI tool. I'll walk you through my entire process from start to finish, copying all the features and even connecting it with Stripe to receive payments right away. The best part? I had zero coding experience when I started. This AI tool built the entire app for me, and I'm gonna show you the exact prompts I used to make it happen. This is the new reality of app development. What used to take teams of developers and months of work can now be done by one person with the right AI tools. Let me show you how. We're building a baby tracker and breastfeeding log app, something clean, simple, and actually helpful for everyday parenting. The goal is to include all the essentials: feeding logs, sleep tracking, diaper changes, health monitoring, reminders, and eventually premium features through Stripe. To get started, we will run our feature list through code guide to generate a clear, structured prompt. From there, we're gonna drop it into Replit, and right away, it gave us a solid layout. The interface looks clean and all the key sections are scaffolded and ready to go. But layout is just the beginning. Most features still need work. Some are missing, some are buggy, and nothing's fully connected yet. So from here on out, we will go through everything step by step, testing, prompting, and building until it all works the way it should. Every new parent knows how chaotic those first few months can be. Tracking feeding, logging sleep, keeping tabs on diapers, growth, and doctor visits, so we're building something that makes all of that easier. A baby tracker breastfeeding log app. Let's start with a prompt. We will be building a baby tracker breastfeeding log app. The app should have feeding tracking, growth and health monitoring, sleep tracking, diaper and health monitoring, and personalization and reminders. As soon as we run it, Replit gives us a really clean looking app. And what's cool is that all the features are already integrated. Everything is scaffolded. Buttons, inputs, navigation links laid out clearly across different sections. There's not much functionality wired in yet, but visually, it's off to a great start. Replit is also asking if we want to add a database, and we're gonna say yes. That's gonna help us later on when we start powering features like feeding logs, tracking growth over time, and letting users personalize the app. So right now we got a solid base, but at this point it's still static. There's almost no functionality behind it yet. So now, we'll start turning each part into something interactive and real. Now that we've got the layout in place, it's time to make things actually work. And where better to start than feeding? For new parents, tracking feeding sessions is one of the most important things. So that's gonna be the first feature we're gonna bring to life. We'll begin with this prompt. There is not much functionality in the app. We will be improving it one by one. Looking good so far. Next, I want to focus on the feeding tracking feature. This feature should include a breastfeeding timer and log, bottle feeding tracking, detailed feeding session records, left/right breast tracking, feeding duration and frequency, milk volume for bottle feeds, and nutrition intake monitoring. Some of these are already present. Optimize those and implement the ones that are missing. If we are to check the app here, we can notice that a few elements are already in place, like the timer and some of the feeding input fields. But there are still several important details either missing or not working properly. There are a few problems here, but solving them is simple. We just need to inform Replit, either by describing the issue directly or by giving it a clear prompt. Replit does eventually fix the problems. At first, it struggled to track which breast was used and how long the session lasted, but eventually, these issues will be sorted out and everything is now working. Next, we'll simulate a few feeding sessions just to see how it all comes together. Once that's done, the logs show here the session type, duration, and volume. Everything gets recorded the way it should. It all clicks into place after we give Replit the right prompts. And just like that, the feeding tracking feature is up and running. Feeding is only one part of the puzzle. Any parent will tell you that growth, health, and sleep are just as important. Once feeding logs are in place, the next thing we focus on is helping parents keep track of how their baby's growing, hitting milestones, and getting the right amount of rest. That brings us to two more key features: growth and health monitoring and sleep tracking. Let's start with a prompt. Looking good. Next, we will focus on growth and health monitoring. This feature should include baby weight tracking, height/length measurement, head circumference tracking, growth chart visualization, milestone development tracking, vaccination and medical record keeping, and doctor's appointment scheduler. Some of these are already present. Optimize those and implement the ones that are missing. Check thoroughly for errors and make sure everything is working. After that, some data fields like weight and height are already in the app. But if we check the UI, we can observe here that milestone tracking, vaccination records, and the doctor's scheduler are completely missing. To fix that, we will follow up with a couple of prompts like, where is the milestone development tracking, vaccination and medical record keeping, and the doctor's appointment scheduler? And the health monitoring features are not in the UI, along with attached screenshots. Replit fixed the issues in steps. New sections showed up inside the Health tab, and when we prompted with display growth chart based on save inputs, the charts finally start loading data correctly. With growth and health now in place, we can move on to sleep tracking. We will use this prompt. Looking good now. Next, we will focus on sleep tracking. This feature should include sleep duration logging, nap and nighttime sleep tracking, sleep pattern analysis, recommended sleep guidelines, sleep quality indicators, and bedtime routine suggestions. Some of these are already present. Optimize those and implement the ones that are missing. Check thoroughly for errors and make sure everything is working. The UI for sleep logging is already there, but it's still limited in what it can do. So we are going to ask Replit to add nap and nighttime distinction and enable bedtime routine suggestions. After we dropped in a few dummy entries, the app generates graphs and suggestions for optimal sleep time based on age. Everything is updated as expected, and both features are now in place. After setting up sleep tracking, we will now shift our focus to something every parent ends up tracking more than they expect: diapers and health. It's not the most exciting part of parenting, but it's one of the most important. Things like wet or dirty diapers, symptoms, temperature shifts, those little details often give you the earliest signs when something's not right. And when your brain's running on caffeine and broken sleep, it helps to have all of that recorded and easy to share with your pediatrician. To make this feature happen, give Replit this prompt. Good job. Next, we will focus on the diaper and health monitoring feature. This feature should include diaper change tracking, wet/dirty diaper logging, stool color and consistency notes, health symptom tracking, temperature recording, medication log, and first aid and health tips. Some of these are already present. Optimize those and implement the ones that are missing. Now check thoroughly for errors and make sure everything is working. A lot of the diaper tracking tools are already built into the app, but they're just sitting there, not connected to the backend. So, we will ask Replit to link diaper change logs to user profile, allow recording of stool color and health symptoms. Once that's in place, things started clicking. Now, we will try to log a few diaper changes to test it out, and you can see that the data saves correctly. We will also prompt Replit to store data for temperature and medication input fields, and once that's in place, both started working like they should. To wrap up the health section, let's ask Replit to add one last piece. Add a first aid and health tips section to the top of the health tab. After that, Replit created a scrollable card packed with quick tips, covering things like hydration, how to monitor a fever, and basic emergency prep. The kind of stuff that's great to have right there in the app when you need a refresher fast. Once the core features are in place, we need to start thinking about how the app can actually fit into someone's day-to-day. It's one thing to log data, but having a space that's personalized, that remembers your routines and helps you stay on track, that's where authentication and reminders come in. We are going to prompt Replit with everything is looking good. Next, implement user authentication along with personalization and reminders. This includes a customizable dashboard, personalized notifications, feeding and medication reminders, growth milestone alerts, and pediatrician appointment reminders. If there are any features already present, optimize those and implement the rest. Make sure everything is working. Most of what we asked for here isn't in the app yet, or if it is, it isn't functional, so we have to ask Replit to connect everything using Firebase Auth. Once user accounts are working, we are going to follow up with a prompt to build a customizable dashboard. The idea is to display things like recent feeding sessions, growth stats, and upcoming appointments, all in one view. We will also add a bonus prompt. Add a good-looking landing page as well. Provide an overview of all the app's features. Replit delivers a clean layout with icons and short descriptions for each feature. The landing page is mobile-friendly and responsive, rounding out the app with a clear, welcoming first impression. At some point, you gotta think beyond just building features. If someone's using this every day and getting real value out of it, there should be a way to offer even more and support the app in the process. So now we're adding a premium option using Stripe. To make that happen, we will tell Replit. Good. Next, implement a subscription model with Stripe. Users should be able to subscribe to Premium using Stripe. And this part takes some trial and error. The first Stripe integration doesn't go through, so we'll keep troubleshooting, just pointing out what's not working and guiding Replit through each step. After a few retries, things start coming together. After several retries, we're finally able to sign up using a test Stripe card. The app redirects us back with a success message, and once we land, there's a premium badge right there in the account. From that point on, the premium features unlock advanced analytics, a longer log history, and access to the export option. The entire premium flow checks out. It's working exactly how we want it to be. After going feature by feature, prompt by prompt, the app is finally in place. It mirrors the original baby tracker experience with a clean mobile UI, fully working logs, personalized reminders, and Stripe powering the premium upgrade. We built the entire thing through prompting. Starting in Replit, tested every feature by hand, debugged as we went, and filled in the gaps one line at a time. From breastfeeding logs to doctor appointment reminders, every section was tested, refined, and made functional. This project really shows what's possible when you combine Replit with consistent testing and clear, focused prompts. It's not just a prototype, it's a working product that parents can actually use. Hey, thanks for sticking around through the whole build. If you got thoughts, questions, or something similar in the works, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear about it. And as always, thanks for watching.